Well, a little bit of music there just to waken everyone up at this early hour of 10:15 for this quarter-final match. Robert Paxton from England, Mark Dawes from England, both international standard players. And Mark Dawes will be a good test for Robert Paxton. Being an international lead. He used to join to jack the first two bowls in particular, but he's also a very good player when it comes to the strike shot. First two bowls coming in very well indeed, as expected. And Robert might be tempted to run those bowls now. You really don't like to play running bowls in the first end, but not a lot of choice. Chance of the two of them disappearing, or the jack in the ditch. Well, that'll do. That's over on the respot. And that'll give one to red. Robert Paxton got over Martin Rice. Very tough first set in the first round, 9-8, but won the second 10-1 and was pushed all the way by John Price in the second round into a tiebreak. He won 2-0. Oh, you can't argue with that one. Back toucher on the respot, first time. Close draw for Robert required. Gentle, gentle. Oh, that's really good. Picked it up nicely for a double. Mark Dawes is qualified for other events in the World Bowls Tour, but very respected player. Everyone knows how dangerous he is, and Robert Paxton's going to be in with a tough one today, and he knows it. There's another one arriving. Right in behind the closest green ball, and once again, he's winning the battle of the first two balls. Robert might be tempted. Just have a little run at these, but he's only got the one ball in there. Well, he's going for it anyway. Close to the jack and needs an edge off his own. That was always the danger. Cleaning out his own ball, and that's what's happened. Well, back position is all red. I'm not sure Robert will play the draw here because it's not easy. Well, he's going back to it. Brave shot. A lot of people would have played the runner again, try and take out one or two balls. Weight has to be right. Oh, look at this. That's a great recovery. That really is a brilliant recovery ball. All credit to Robert getting back down to the draw again after a running ball. Played that to perfection. Change length. It's had the desired effect. Robert very, very close. Matt is up a couple of meters. Oh, he's in again. Oh, well, Mark does, although he's a very good drawer, can also play the weight shot. Looking for an edge. Got it. Neither player wasting time. They're getting on with things. Not allowing the heads to build up. Expect Mark to get close with this one. And he has. Yes, he just needed to get the drop back to secure the shot, but one to Rob Paxton at the moment. A slight adjustment made, and it might just tempt Mark to play this on the forehand now. Try and use the balls to get to the jack. Oh, sticking with the backhand. It's the more difficult route to try and draw the shot, but he's well out and he's on a good line. Has he adjusted the weight? Oh, he has. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. Absolutely brilliant. So after 3 ends, 3-1 to Mark Dawes, the qualifier, who got his tour card at the event in Blackpool back in May. On the last bowl of the third end of the tiebreak when he drew the shot. A match against him. Brilliant bowl it was. See Robert pushing the ball very wide. Be a medium bias that Robert's playing with. It's not the widest ball by any means, but more than usable on the rink. Good again. Little crunch on the jack. Oh, that's perfect. Going to be difficult to remove those balls without moving the jack. Well, with 3 balls in there, it's going to be a hard draw, but a hit shot may not be of any benefit. That's the reason why Mark's just trying to draw this. The back position's against him. Try and get a really good close shot in. Oh, good effort. A little bit wider, it's all he needed to be. He's doing well to get a good third, and whilst it's not an easy spare shot for Rob Paxton, he will be fairly confident to give it a go. Just dropping a little bit. But 2 shots levels the scores. 3 all after 4. One of the rare occasions when Marcus drops short and give Robert a chance to adjust that 18 inches to come in close into the jack. Good adjustment made. Well, the ball being just beyond jack high means that Mark can drop inside it and use it. Drop off the shoulder in for number 1. Overcorrected. Trouble now. It's a good shot. You can see Robert pushing those balls nice and wide, allowing the bass to do the work. Here it comes. All the way back in centre rink. Number 3. Tempting for Mark Dawes to come down the backhand. Well, he can play the forehand as well with a bit of weight, but backhand gives a better target. He's on the backhand, looking to get into the red balls. Well, got 2. Good result. In the area. If he wasn't going to get the jack, good result to take a couple of balls out. And as expected, Robert pops it back in again. Well, he's dropped jack high and a bit of a disappointed look on his face there. Wry smile, because he knows that the 2 balls can disappear. The jack's good also for Mark Dawes. If he gets the jack, he's got the respot covered. So another running ball in the backhand. Oh, is he narrow this time? He is. Well, Rob got away with it this one. Takes a double. Good end for him. Back-to-back doubles. Puts him 2 shots in front at 5-3. Oh, nice start. Steady start to this end. Nothing too close just yet. Still drawable. We've already seen Mark Dawes is more than capable of playing the running ball. He's still a little bit extra on this. Surprising. Good grouping. 3 balls there. Might be able to use those come the last delivery. Robert will be aware of the danger. Probably like to play the backhand to draw another one in, but he must cover the green balls in some way. Close to them. How deep can he get back? Oh, that's good. It's dropped in for another shot. Well, this is really almost a set decider for Mark Dawes. If he loses a 4 here, 9-3 with 3 ends to go. But I have a feeling he thought it was close the last time. He managed to run through 2.5 feet, so... I'm not sure, Mark, if you've got much of a choice here. We have to run this jack through. take a risk. That's what he's after. Very close to it. Oh, he's got the gap. Goodness me. Well, another day, he would have picked up the jack for a double. When you lose a 4, 6th, 7th end, you're in a bit of bother when you're already behind. So an uphill struggle for Mark Dawes at this stage. Good start to the match, 3-1 up after 3 ends, but 3 ends later he's lost 8 shots on the trot. Full concentration needed now from both players for the last 3 ends, but well, Paxton will be thinking to himself, you pick up a 4, the one thing you want to do the next end is score. Doesn't matter how many shots. Take the benefit of the 4. Oh, he's made the adjustment after the first. That's great stuff, really is. Well, we've lost a few seeds in this event come the quarter-final day, but Robert Paxton on show world number 2. Nikki Brett, defending champion, is in there. Paul Foster, the world number 1, and Andy Thompson, again, previous winner. Feature as well against Les Gillett, the qualifier, but Les has been a top-ranked player. He will be very dangerous. Mike McLean managed to get past David Gurley yesterday, and he's up against Paul Foster. That'll be a massive challenge for him, the Australian 21-year-old Mark McLean from Canberra. On green will not worry Robert too much. He's got a nice position here. It's certainly not an easy job for Mark to add another one. Oh, I tell you what, that's a great bowl to pick up a second shot there. Robert's not sure. Yeah, call the umpire. Wise move, you're not sure. So Brian Daly, on to separate the bowls. Little chalk has been put in to make sure it doesn't drop in. There's extra chalks on the green, just to make sure that whenever the measure goes down, it's nice and firm. Probably use the calipers, I would think, on this one. There we are. Metal calipers. Rest one end on the rink to give it stability. So, Alan Thornhill said he fancied the green ball, and he was absolutely right. Mark did well to pick up a double there. That was not easy. I think Robert would have been very comfortable at 9-4 with 2 ends to go, but 9-5, well, that's just added a little bit extra pressure. Doesn't want to lose this end. When you need to score in an end, that's a very good ball to get in. Oh, look at the reply. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant reply from Rob Paxton. Well, Jack in the ditch is good. One shot to green. Just close enough to the ditch to make it a little bit tricky. Robert just trying to encourage the ball forward from the green one. I think he's just about made it. Only just. Mark Dawes just a little bit of a rush to the mat, but plenty of timeouts available as well. He's only used one. Oh, this looks narrow. He's after the bowl, that's why. On his own would be good if he follows through. That's a toucher that's in the ditch. So that's going to be a very good single shot in there. I'm not even sure if it's possible to beat that bowl because of where it's positioned. You won't be able to see it at the moment, but due to other bits of technology that's available to me up in the commentary box, I can see where the jack is and the bowl. Robert, oh, right on the edge. I wonder how much weight that will soak up. Oh dear. Well, He is. Has it cost him another shot? One's fine. You know, going into the last end. 3 up is reasonably comfortable. Going to the last end, 2 up. Well, that's rather more dodgy. So, marker and umpire. Off with a little string measure. Oh, looks very, very close. That extra touch that was made. Robert will be very, very relieved that just the one shot. So from 9-3 to 9-6, Mark Dawes has a chance to get something out of this set. There's a chance here. See if Mark can add another. Well, he's pushed his own ball. Just wanted a little touch in the jack. We're not seeing the head made at the other end, that's all. I'm just wondering because we've moved across onto our cameras. I'll just check that. Oh, you're okay, but we haven't. I was just checked. I'll just change the feed, that's all. Cheers, thanks. Oh. Mark looking for a little pickup of the jack if he can get it. It's what he needs to pick up a 3 or 4. Oh, it looks like he's just outside. Yes, unlucky. Lovely weight for the job. In the end, a comfortable win for Robert Paxton, 11-6. Rob was just a bit more consistent than Mark. in that set. So a deserved win for the world number 2. Very consistent, Robert Paxton. He very rarely loses matches 2-0. Almost always wins, or at least a tie break, and that's proven last year when he managed to get to the quarterfinals of this event. World Singles semi-final, International Open quarter-final, mixed pairs, World Pairs quarter-final. So he's always in the latter stages of events, Robert Paxton, and it's a testament to his consistency to be able to do that. Played in Australia for a while. I always think he came back a much better player from his time down there. But like Nicky Brett, over the last 3 or 4 years, he's amassed a lot of ranking points, some very sound performances. Oh, second ball. Side toucher against you is exactly what you want. You want someone in, good and close, so you're not going to lose a count. First end of the second set, you want to get off nice and steady.
One red.
Slight adjustment for Robert from his previous ball. Trying to get to the jack high green one. Drop inside that. Didn't quite make it. That's another good positional ball though.
One red.
He's really not leaving much for Mark Dawes. Very quick player, Mark. It's always going to be a hard shot to get to.
One shot, Robert Paxton.
One shot, not a big issue. Good crowd in this match. Steady win for Robert Paxton in the first set, 11 shots to 6. Not tested in the last end, picked up a couple. Mark missed the chance to draw the jack through with his last ball. first set, Mark Dawes was doing very well in the first 2-ball battle. So loosened up a little bit as the set progressed, and Robert Paxton took over. Very quick on the mat, Mark. Just the wrong side of the red ball. Drops it down into a more secure position.
1 red.
Oh, that's delightful. It really is. And Mark Dawes ought to go with this now, because he'll have a look at it and see what's available,
2
but
red.
he'll not like it when he gets down there. Target ball was the green one. Didn't really need it. Just dropped on the red. And I think for Marcus, if he does attack this, and he probably will, he can almost assure that his own ball's going to disappear. But
Timeout called. Mark has 3 timeouts remaining.
I'd be interested to see if he's able to get into this. He wants to get into that side and get that jack out there, somewhere into the open. The draw shot's also available, but it's a tough weight. He's going for the draw. This is a tough shot to play. A little bit surprised he played. That's a low percentage shot. Just wants to get dropped back. He hasn't managed to get into centre line. Close for the third, but he'll play with weight this time. He's got that shoulder to operate from. Oh, Mark. This is a brave shot. This really is a brave shot. A lot of confidence in his drawing ability, of course, as a lead. Has he played it well, though? No. Well, again, I didn't fancy that. You know, 2, possibly 3 down. He's got a
3
good
shots,
running
Robert
ball
Paxton.
available to him. Tried to play the precise shot. Lost a 3. moves from Robert. First two balls, expect this one to be better. Well, he's pushed it out on that wide line, and it's a medium bias ball he's using. He's just struggling to get back. So this has really been the first end that Robert Paxton's been in a bit of bother. It's in by the looks of it, but it's a bit of a distance away. Robert's stalking this one a bit, he must favour it. Looks like it's carrying a little bit of weight, has to use the green ball. Will he drop back? Well, that's a help. But I think he's only taken one off.
One green.
Well, taking two off, that's good. Mark still in with a chance though.
One shot, Mark Dawes.
Well, he missed a chance in the spare shot. Takes a single, but he's got hold of the jack. Was interested in player profiles, little tidbits on the players, and Mark Dawes now 31. Enjoys six-a-side football and running, but his favourite food is ice cream. Probably why he enjoys the running so much.
Mark, shot bowl. Please.
Shot bowl, 10 inches short and jack high.
What, Mark, yeah?
Yeah.
And mine? My dog.
It's about the same.
Backhand looks a bit chuckers. The forehand's not ideal for Robert. The short bowl. I'm not surprised he's having a little run at this, trying to open things up. Needs a bit of help though. He's going to find the gap. Bowler jack was what he was after. Mark Dawes has reached the quarter-final of a World Bowls Tour event down in Wales, in the International Open some 5 years ago. More weight this time, and closer. Yep, there it goes. The jack is in the ditch. Looks like it's going to stay in there. Yep, there it is now. Has it stayed within the confines of the rink? No, it hasn't. It's gone on to the respot. Well, that's a pretty decent result actually in the end.
One red.
That's a good ball.
One green.
Not too close to the jack, which means there's gaps. Might stop Robert aiming to take it out. It's just tempting to try and draw it whenever it's a foot 15 inches away. Bowl out's good for Robert though. If it's any closer than that, and Robert would have been looking for the bowl. Oh, he's right on the edge. Depends on the weight. Has he got enough? I don't think so. Well, Mark Dawes indicating 1 to Robert.
One shot, Robert Paxton.
They just made it. Difficult in our monitor sometimes. The picture just slightly foreshortens the shot. But in the end, he just managed to make it. And a good result for Robert Paxton. Draw on a drive, or drive and a draw, whatever way you want to look at it. Recovered the end to take the single, 5-1 in front after 4 ends, so 5 ends left for Mark Dawes to try and get back and win this set. Only a slight correction needed on this ball.
One
Not
red.
quite enough.
Shot bowl is 15 inches short for Jack.
Well, 15 inches, very beatable. Quarterfinal day is always a good day. Lots of good matches to play. Top players have had plenty of time on the rink. Not only in their 2 previous matches, but also the practice time that's been available, which increases as the tournament progresses.
Timeout Paul.
Choices here for Mark. He can
Mark
draw
has
the
2
shot.
timeouts remain.
Slight correction on the last bowl, or he can drive into the bowls. The way they're sitting, the 2 reds could disappear. Yep, going for the runner. He turned his back on it. Yeah, just got away from him, that one. Well, this has got the potential to put him into a heap of trouble. Really can't afford to lose 3 shots in this end. I would expect Robert just to draw away at this. Well, missed a chance for that, but put a good back one in. See if Mark goes again at this, because he could take out all his own bowls as well. He's still wide Dear me, that was a big target for him. Comes from the Crown Green, Mark Dawes, and he's used to being
2 shots.
playing the weight
Robert
shots.
Paxton.
Usually very accurate, but a bit loose on that occasion. Lost a couple. That's building up nicely for Robert Paxton. 7-1 after 5 ends. Just as the crowd is in the Jurors Centre for this match. Building up nicely. There we see them. And the VIP seats just below that. The tables have been filling up all morning. There we go. All enjoying a wonderful view of this match. Certainly putting the pressure on.
2 red.
Bit early to see the winning line. 4 ends to go, but making sure he's keeping Mark under a lot of pressure. And he's missed it with the second delivery. I wouldn't be surprised if Rob Paxton moves onto the backhand with this ball. You miss a couple of drives, it puts a doubt in your mind as well, because suddenly you realise that you start missing any more, you could let the match run away from you. He's on the backhand. Well, he's pushed through that, so he's going deep, not even bothering to come into the head. Quite happy the way the position stands at the moment. Yep, back ball, respot's covered. Mark's overcorrected on line and weight. He really is in trouble now. Let's see, Robert just drawing this. Well, just a mobile phone going off. All sorted. Always a bit of a no-no when the singles are on. Sure that the mobile phones are switched through to silent. That's a good cover ball. Really good cover ball. That's a clever shot. Thought he might have tried and tucked the jack round the corner just to secure the 3, because that would more or less close the set off, but he's sitting well at the moment. Mark with weight. Looking for ball on the ball, the 2 balls to go. Oh, he's got them. Played that well. You could see the edge of one onto the other, but he had to be very accurate.
2 shots, Mark Dawes.
Picks up a double, that's a lifeline. Really tidy shot there from Mark Dawes. And at 9-1, the set would have been virtually over. 7-3, it's a whole lot different, but he's lost the jack. A lot of players losing jacks this week for some reason. Just seems to be scooting over the top of the carpet fairly rapidly. So, jack is delivered by Robert Paxton, but Mark will go back to deliver the first bowl. That's two good balls. The players just offer up opportunities to draw another or trail the jack to the back one.
Two green.
Robert just trying to draw one, moved on to the forehand. Wants to make the length with this. Makes the length, he's very close. And just dropped away. Good ball though.
One green.
He's going to drop back. Don't think it's another shot. Alan Thornhill having a real good look.
It's very close, but I think it's still only one.
If Robert's playing the backhand, he's looking for a little plant onto it.
Time out call.
I'm not so sure if that'll work for him.
Robert has 4 timeouts remaining.
So he hasn't used a timeout. First time for him. What he's looking at is on the backhand to try and get onto that and move the red ball onto green. The difficulty is that if the jack just comes across into this position and his ball goes slightly off the head, he'll be definitely 2 down. Might be a better shot just to play the forehand into the jack or into the ball. Play safe that way. At the moment it's only one shot. Yeah, staying to the draw. It's not easy. He's just overplayed it. The line was pretty good. Yep, making centre ring. Line was excellent. Can't really see the angle. Players would have a much better chance to see that for the red ball to go under the jack. Roberts now got the back position. And that's another good ball, and that's probably forced Robert to just play the draw shot. Both these players excellent to play against on the rink. Not too much chatting going on, but absolute respect for each other. Now, Robert, have you adjusted the weight? Nope, same ball, but it might just be the one. Mark having a real good look at this. Well, the umpire's available. Oh, come for low enough in the end.
One shot, Mark Dawes.
Just to take the single. 7-4, 2 ends to go. Mark Dawes has to score 4 shots to win the set, to force the tiebreak. Still in with a chance. Mark needs a really good end. Try and pick up at least 2 shots to give himself a chance. Robert. A little bit more weight required from his first one. Wants to clear that front bowl. Oh, that edge put him off. Otherwise, he'd have been on to the shot green.
I think it's 2, yeah.
Backhand starting to look very cluttered. May not like the other side just as much, but the open hand's there and it's readily available. Nothing in the way.
Two green.
My last, please.
Your last ball, 2 feet.
Two.
2.
If he's asking what the last bowl is with 2 feet, he must be playing the same bowl again to drop the 2 feet on that hand. Yep, trying again on the backhand. 2 feet's fine, but you can overcorrect very easily. And that's what's happened. He's overcorrected. Now he's in a heap of trouble.
2 green.
2 green. Certainly expect another one to arrive. I was thinking he played a forehand the previous time. I thought he would have stuck to the backhand he has with the last delivery. Just holding off, he's waving at it, but I tell you what, that's good. That's actually in a better position than making it past the green one.
3 green.
It's really blocked the way through for Robert Paxton. He might be tempted into a little chop shot here, run the ball and stay. The forehand's available, but it has to be a perfect draw.
Timeout called. Robert has 3 timeouts remaining.
Well, Robert, get the shot this end. This match will be over. So he's on the backhand, pushing into it, hoping for a good result. Didn't get it. Wanted to be wide of those bowls. Now he's in trouble.
3 shots. Mark Dawes.
One end shootout. He's come back. Mark Dawes in the last 3 ends from 7-1 down. Picked up 6 shots on the trot. A 2, a single, and a 3 to go 7-all. So it's a 1 end to see who's going to win this set. Mark Dawes wins it. We're in the tie break. Robert Paxton wins it. And he'll be very happy to move into the semi-final. So we have every chance for another tie break. Thirteen of those already in this event. So quick on the mat. Typical Crown Green player from years ago. Mark Dawes. Very quick to assess the situation, get on with the business. And he's good as well. He has been a flat green player for many years now,
Your
and
ball, 2.5 feet.
he's adapted well.
Shot ball, the gap is 6 inches.
Les Gillett. Standing there relaxed and ready to play later today. Now, Robert, have you overcorrected? Oh, you have. Well, pendulum swung the other way in the last 2 ends with the first 2 bowls. Robert's a lot of confidence in his drawing ability. I feel there's enough room there. No mistake from Mark Dawes. He's right in on it. And that's going to make it difficult. Can't draw the shot. Held his nerve very well, Mark Dawes. Not an easy one to get out of trouble on with a weight shot. Yes, well, he's so he's going for the runner. Great hit. Wonderful strike. Toucher in the ditch. More important for Rob Paxton, though, is that he's got that jack out onto the respot position. I think it's probably still going to be 1 to green. There we go. We see the jack going across. And the respot position is 1 to green, but it's a lot better for Rob Paxton now. Mark needs a close one. Difficulty here is he wants to get close but not be jack high because there's a touching bowl in the ditch. Robert Paxton will be tempted to go for the jack. If he's dropping a little bit short here, he'll go for the draw. Well, that's a good goal. That's a really good goal. He's within a foot or so of the jack, and
2 green.
you know, it's because he's lying 2. Robert, no point in going for the 1 bowl. He'll just try and draw this. The choices are to run the jack into the ditch as well, but that's not easy. Yeah, going for the draw for the match. Certainly out wide enough, no doubt about that. He certainly looks to be arriving with weight. Now, question is, will he stop on the jack? Oh, what a goal. What a goal to win the match. Great goal by Robert Paxton. After a full drive, takes a single, takes the match. 2-0. A worthy winner to get through to the semi-final. Beats Mark Dawes, 11 shots of 6 in the first set, 8 shots of 7 in the second. As we see this ball coming in again, that's a fantastic draw after a full drive. It really is. Brilliant ball. Pushed it out wide. Ball held onto the jack on the way past. And there's the reaction, and so it should be. Had to fight very hard in that second set, from 7 shots to 1 up to 7-all. Takes a single and wins the match 2-0.